partager nos idées et opinions.
To let the women of the world speak in one voice.
Pour que les femmes du monde entier puissent parler d'une seule voix.
And to be active participants for sustainable growth.
Et d'être participantes du développement, de la croissance du développement durable.
Skills that drive the method and techniques of production.
Les connaissances qui sont les moteurs de la production.
Competitive advantage.
L'avantage compétitif.
Entrepreneurial leadership.
Entrepreneuriat de leader.
If you want to go quickly,
si vous voulez aller plus rapidement,
you can go alone.
Tu peux aller seul.
But if you want to go far,
mais si tu veux aller plus loin,
you have to go together.
Tu as besoin d'aller ensemble avec les gens.
Government needs to look at systems whereby you make the trade investment much more easier for countries with us to trade as countries.
Poverty has a different meaning for women.
La pauvreté a beaucoup de significations parmi les femmes.
It means abuse and violence against women.
Cela veut dire l'abus et la violence contre les femmes.
It means lack of access to educational opportunities.
Cela veut dire le manque d'accès aux opportunités éducationnelles.
It means rights denied.
Cela veut dire la réjection.
It means lack of access to economic and social opportunities.
Cela veut dire le manque d'accès aux opportunités sociales et économiques.
It also means scarcity of basic resources.
We can't really talk about opportunities without including the people that can actually provide those opportunities. Otherwise, it just ends up in being another discussion about opportunities.
I said an invention. What I meant was an invention is not an innovation
Ce que j'ai dit que l'invention, ce n'est pas une innovation.
until it is accepted and adopted by a market.
Cela est accepté dans le marché, l'adopter market.
And I was very, very serious when I encouraged the women or the girls and our daughters and grandchildren to become engineers. Because I think it is critical to any system, a successful system of innovation.
And if we do not start early,
si nous ne commençons pas encore très tôt,
then it might be really difficult to get them to where we want them to be.
I love the theme of this conference, which is around entrepreneurship, infrastructure, sustainable energy. We've got growing economies, yet we've got some of the highest rate of young people unemployment and unemployment in general. This trend is just going to continue because we're not empowering our people with the specific skills needed to be able to build our own stuff. An engineer was with you every step of the way from the time you woke up this morning. So everything from water purification to the makeup that I put onto the clothes that I'm wearing, to the road that I traveled on, to the car that I'm in, to the cell phone that I use, to the computer that I use. It's all engineering. And how do we then get our girls to think about this as a full career?
What I think about an event such as the WEISED that's taken place from the 16th to the 17th of May is that it's given various women, members of Green and members of the Leading Women of Africa, and other private people that just came from across Africa and other parts of the world, is that it's given us a platform to network, to know each other, to know that we've got a common goal as business women to succeed, to build Africa, to build African networks, especially being led by business people in Africa, for the development of Africa and for the sustainability of Africa, and mainly focusing on the infrastructure of our continent. It is important to know that the organizations that are actually focusing on the empowerment of women and actually helping women see themselves, emancipating themselves from the so-called male-dominated industries and actually penetrating and integrating amongst themselves.
For me, from the three perspectives,
pour ces trois points de vue,
it means yes, we can.
Cela veut dire oui, nous pouvons.
In this community, with these individuals that is living in poverty, that have suffered abuse, various forms of violence, or high school dropouts, or ex-drug addicts, ex-gangsters, these community members that no one else wants to do anything with, these are the people that we're actually working with, and they've come up with various innovations to address their problems.
I represent from the grassroots. That's where I come from. I'm a farmer.
Je viens de
We're involved in screening the rural communities, advocacy, raising awareness that cancer is preventable, that cancer is treatable.
Le cancer peut être traité.
That cancer, a diagnosis of cancer is not a death sentence.
Women, to make economically grow, let them be part of development. We will have 15,000 women by the year 17 industrialists. So we have to do like this. We have to share. We shouldn't hide. Normally what we do is, if we have one project, we'll die for it until we get someone to give us money. No. Let us take it out. Share with everybody. To grow together.
Your network is it's a possibility of opportunities, it's a possibility of openings to what's next in your life. And remember, when you network, it's not always the people in the room that you're going to do business with, but it's what those people will tell 10 other people about you. I think that's an important one. And what I also think, rather go to networking breakfast and see how you can serve other people, instead of looking at, dishing out your business card to as many people as possible. See how you can assist people, that's how people will remember you, and that's, and that is beneficial to everybody. So I think, go with a different mindset, go with how can I serve the people that are at the networking breakfast instead of how can I get as much business out of it. Because eventually you will get business when people remind you that you served them.
There's so much opportunity in Africa. There's so many things that haven't been done, that are left to be done. We have the population, and we have people who are willing to try new things in Africa. It's still a learning process. I would encourage all of you to be on Facebook or Twitter, because what I found now with social networking is, to make any business successful, you need to know who your client is and what they want.
What do women want? And you know what I said? Women want to be beautiful. And that's a fact. And I'm sure every woman in here loves a compliment.
Yeah.
Okay, and confident with it. When you dress well, you look in the mirror, you feel good, you know that you look good. The stride, the confidence, the way you carry yourself, your poise, everything just comes into place and it builds up. So when it comes to doing business, presenting yourself properly, elegantly, really attired for the occasion is key.
of the Global Women Inventors and Innovators Network and Leading Women of Africa, we welcome you once again to this remarkable evening of Women in Entrepreneurship, Infrastructure, Sustainable Energy Development Awards ceremony.
So far, we've all been having a wonderful time. I'm sure we can all attest to that. And yesterday and even today, we've had a wonderful conference, we've had a wonderful tour, and we've learned so much. And being in Cape Town has been a wonderful eye-opener. Before I go any further, I would like to specially thank SAWEN, which stands for South African Women Entrepreneurs Network, an initiative set up by the Department of Trade and Industry South Africa for being very supportive to this initiative and for ensuring that we are able to hold this dinner awards tonight. And I would just like to ask if the SAWEN representatives, if they could please stand up so that we can honor you. Thank you. We will now begin with the first round of the awards ceremony. On behalf of the Global Women Inventors and Innovators Network and the Leading Women of Africa, it gives us great pleasure to announce the awardees for the very first WEISED Awards 2013. While this has not been a competition, it certainly provides us with the opportunity to honour and put the spotlight on some of Africa's remarkable and incredible women who have devoted their time and expertise in the most fascinating way. These women have also contributed to society and humankind.
They are simply fascinating and amazing women.
Ce sont deux femmes très fascinantes et remarquables.
I'd like to present the first award. Mrs. Janine Mamunda from Congo. The president of Ego Beki Cancer International Foundation, Dr. Chidima Edith Uwajumu from Nigeria. Nadia from South Africa. She started with 100 people. Today, she has 900,000 real beneficiaries from her different programs. Please join me in acknowledging and appreciating the incredible founder and executive director of Mary Joy Development Association, Sister Zebida Zewangwi from Ethiopia. Bukola Bello Javisini from Nigeria.
Because now it's time for the fashion show.
Yeah. Ah, na, na, na. Yeah. 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 Ah, na, na, na. The way she dance, the way she move just makes me wanna take her home. The way she carry that bag, they make me want to carry this girl in the go. And I love her and I like her and I wanna take her home. So we go dance and we go jolly and we go party like 99. Oh, she made me no shandy. I want you to be my honey. I want you to be my lady. Come make me dance with the spray of money. She be some cliff shandy. I do easy no shandy. Dance to the beat to the slap my baby. Come for me love my lady. Oh yeah, so girl, back to go, back to go, back to go.
I'm a fashion designer and TV presenter and based in England. And it's great to be here in Cape Town, South Africa, supporting the WEISED event. It's been an amazing 2 days of conference where the women have come together and the men as well, of course, who have joined in. and they talked and debated about building infrastructure, innovation and design, and so many other things in networking and building, together a stronger force in which the women can become more powerful and more successful in what they do.
You're now checking out correctnation.com.
Hey, hey, aye, 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 aye. Hey, hey, It get this fine lady, her body not die here, one baby who's supposed to live like family. Hey, I know the lie, There's nothing stopping me. She dey feel my swag and I get money. I dey try my best to be somebody, cause I'm living life. This girl they make me higher, higher. I dey feel this baby. You no go believe this girl na die. If you see this baby, tell them say she must chop my money, chop my money, chop my money, cause I don't care. Chop my money, chop my money, chop my money, cause I don't care. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
That we need more entrepreneurship so that we can deal with our problems that we have all over Africa and the world over. Because we need creators, we need innovators, and we believe that these women that are honored today, to us it's a very great honor to see such women, and we believe that let us have more of these women who think this way so that we can see the question of infrastructure as well as innovation going throughout the continent and the world.
This is one of the most important events for women, in the sense that we have to continue to develop ourselves and develop our nation with our skills, our talent and our knowledge. We need to share good practice and take this forward from small businesses to medium-sized businesses to large-scale businesses. And there's nothing better than getting involved in the infrastructure development of our country.
Chop my money, chop my money, cause I don't care.
This kind of event is something that is needed in the whole world for women, not just in Africa, but it's coming to us at this time, and it's something that we embrace and we appreciate because it's a beginning to new doors that will be opened in trade in various sectors of the economy.
Amongst us, we have had a very special woman who has devoted almost all her life to the advancement of women in her country. Born in Sokoto in Nigeria, she was appointed Nigerian Minister of Women Affairs in 2010. She was also past chairperson of the Federation of Women Lawyers, and currently she serves as the co-founder of the Women Foundation Nigeria that empowers women in politics. Please join me in welcoming Ian Josephine Anini as we present her with the Gwyn Platinum Honorary. I want to be like all of you when I grow up. You are so wonderful women. Honestly, I've been so inspired
J'ai été beaucoup inspiré
in these past 2 days.
dans ce pas
I've been working with women all my life.
J'ai travaillé avec les femmes toute ma vie.
And I've been attending lots and lots of conferences,
J'ai été participé dans beaucoup de conférences,
seminars,
séminaires.
but the energy I saw,
L'énergie que
I felt here.
j'ai senti ici,
In this
dans
conference,
cette conférence,
I saw women,
j'ai vu des femmes
strong women,
très fortes,
not women who are asking to be allowed,
non pas des femmes qui demandent la permission,
but women
mais des femmes
who are substance,
qui sont
solides.
solidaires.
It's a wonderful idea, and it's a very welcome idea to get women together, especially women from different countries.